aha. Face to face is what's playing. And I'm going to do the reading now about those of you who feel now, later in life. It's almost the same feeling that, for me, that I feel priests and nuns who don't believe there's a God that's coming to help anybody. My whole life now that I think back, I'm angry because I wonder where I could have been if I didn't have so many people covertly trying to stop me, make my life difficult. This could be getting you fired from jobs, flattening your tires, telling people that you were interested in or that were interested in you, that you're dating someone or that you were dirty, messing up your doctor appointments in some way, putting shit in your food and drink so you give dirty urines with your PO. Shit like this is what I want to talk about. What do I want to start with here? You don't realize it until later in life. And the only way I believe, but even in my situation, you couldn't be more isolated than I am. I have people I don't even know trying to do this now. Scotts. If your name is Scott, this could actually be for you. Specifically. I got motherfuckers that don't even know what my full name is, trying to stop me from certain things, and they're not even getting anything for it. Beware of charmers and con artists, those who attempt to get close for their own personal gain. I had so many friends, right? You sit back and you're thinking to yourself, and the only way you're going to realize this is if you do stay away from people. Otherwise, all they're going to do is talk about their problems, and you're going to forget about yours. When you're like this and you have this going on, you're usually an empath. You're a good person. You would give the shirt off your back for people. This is who I'm speaking to. In order to understand really how deep this goes, you're going to have to sit to yourself and just clear your mind. And you'll think of things in the past, and you'll connect them with what's going on in your life now. You'll think to yourself, damn, I have so many Facebook friends. I had 5,000. I was way over 5,000. I wish you could get more than 5,000. And then you think to yourself, God damn, that was just more people that were trying to stop me from anything. I mean, some of you had people that, it's the stupidest shit. Where let's say that somebody owns, their friend owns a cheesesteak joint or a pizza joint, and you like something there specific. They will actually call their friend and tell them that the next time you go in, say they sell pot, I'll give you 2 Nick bags if you tell them that you're out of it for the next month. It's shit like this. I don't understand it. Tell me about this, please. With people who just want to get close to you for ulterior motive. Fly pelican. Raspy voice. A lot of you men who've had this happen, you can have a raspy voice, and it could be from constantly yelling and screaming because things never go right for you, or you feel like you're always meeting some kind of brick wall. There's always, what the fuck is wrong with me? The Fool, Aries. I'm drawn to this roof, which looks like solar panels. Somebody here had a job, a side job to install these, and you were struggling, or they asked about you doing it, and this could just be a roof. I'm drawn to the roof. No? And they're very jealous at the work that you do. I'm going to say who stole the job from you, or who was behind you never getting a call back for it. Tell me who was behind this guy never getting a call back for this job. It looks like a pretty big job. Big enough that it would have gotten you out of a hole, but not something where you would have been stuck and in over your head. It seemed like the perfect job. Who got it? Who was behind? TA. The first thing I heard was Tom Adams. And refugees playing. GA. Alright, now let's keep it moving. Tell me more about this situation generally for people. They talk about ransom in this song too. Malevolent. Prince. Okay, let's talk about this. How many of you women had men that were going to send you flowers? Or you could have possibly been at work. Tell me, you were at work and then you see your neighbor, your jealous neighbor, or your roommate, or your freaking sister, or mom, or aunt, or something. And they're at your house, or you're not home, and flowers come, and it's like, well, I want these flowers. And then to rub it in, you wind up going over to your sister or your aunt's house, and you see the goddamn flowers sitting on some kind of table. You're like, these are beautiful. Oh, so-and-so got them for me. And they're your flowers. Tell me about this. Gemini. Capricorn. This is black magic, though. Huh? This looks like a blood ritual. What does this have to do with that? Tell me that they used your blood to keep you in relationships constantly with, if this in the reverse would be the opposite, somebody who never buys you flowers. They don't pull out the chair for you. They don't hold the door for you. They would need blood. This seems like a consistent curse that was put on you since you were a child, just to have a life of struggle. To be constantly stuck where it feels like you finally get out of a hole and you start moving and then you're stuck again. You were kidnapped, tied up, and held for ransom. Is that what happened to you? I guess let's talk about this now. To keep you chained to addictions too. Show me what they did to this child, please. With the blood. They made sure you got hurt in some way. They put oil. They greased up the floor. And then put, oh my God, then put glass on the floor. I'm telling you, someone's P.O. You need to call the judgment out. Whoever put shit to make sure in my drink or my food to make sure that my urine was dirty, death. Just say it. They may drop right next to you. Joe, I see Joe and P.O. All right, I just wanted to do that real quick, that either Joe did it and Reg, they do this on the regular. Show me what they did. This looks like a kitchen floor, a bigger kitchen, or maybe not, and they put some kind of grease or they sprayed something on the floor. Pam, they're showing me. And then there was glass on the floor. They made sure that this little boy cut his shin or cut his knee. You got cut on your wrist. Oh, it wound up being severe. Severed some type of artery almost. They needed your blood, sir, to do a ritual on you. They're showing me a little boy around 4 or 5 years old. 3. This is what they did to special kids. That's how you look at the shit. Tell me more about this. Because this is how you start out when you're born. Yeah? This is what I believe. When you're born and you're a little kid before your parents or your wannabe fake-ass parents, if you're chosen and you have special blood, you were put into a family that's not yours intentionally. And you come out like this, the kind of guy, I'm talking to guys, boys, you get flowers for girls, you know, you smile at them, you compliment them, you don't slap them in the face, spit in their face, and pull out their chair when they go to sit down. And then here comes the black magic and the ritual now, as you are as a child. Now what? Some of you were in jail before you were 18, juvenile hall. You were put into families where they messed around with drugs, selling drugs, doing drugs. They could have even gotten you to start hustling at a young age. It's to give you a difficult life, as difficult of a life as possible. Set you up. This is also maybe even you having mothers and fathers that talk poorly about females, so that now you put your guard up with them and you're like, I don't know. It makes it seem like it's okay to cheat for you guys that are handsome and you're chosen, you're special. You have moms who not only condoned you cheating, but they actually helped you find women to cheat with. It's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time. Tell me more about this shit. Tell me more, please. Oh. This is criminal to get to this, but it doesn't feel like smooth criminal. The only thing they talk about is you being wealthy or rich. But see, that's the kind of thing. When you're a King of Pentacles like this is someone who attracts wealth naturally. That's it. You everywhere that you go, good shit follows. So they have to do this. They have to. That's what I don't understand. If you know that this chosen child is, they need your and that's why they do these rituals. A lot of us, our parents were connected, at least one of them, to some type of cult. And you would never think it either. Nah. Especially the Christians. But some of you had hippie-ish parents and they were, free spirits and shit like that. They didn't really get down with any kind of doctrine, but you still would never think that they were connected to something like this. Now you have this chosen child here who it seems counterproductive that you would want him locked up and constantly getting in trouble and just... I guess that's why they do the ritual. But here's the plot twist that we're finding out now. You could take all the blood you want from this male, and you could take it as a child, you could do it again somehow while he's a teenager, and even start taking his hair and DNA when he's an adult. Constantly putting him in a state of anxiety and depression and going in and out of jail, that his is what manifests good things. A lot of the families, they're struggling because they thought they had blood and DNA and that's all that you needed. I'm going to say the word and I can't stand it anymore. It's the energy. It's what comes off of this man. Yeah, the wrong way. Running. So some of you have been running from the cops, running... And you didn't even do the shit. Some of you did do the shit, but you didn't really have another option. They made sure that you didn't have another option. Yeah, you cheater. This is a guy that plays. He triangulates. He likes more than one female. That's because of the moms. Yep. And then you have your friends, right? Here, 3 different relationships going at once. Some of them you got kids, that you're not even taking care of. You didn't want the kids. Some of you were trapped with the kids. That's what I don't understand, is keeping these men. I don't know. I don't even care about the relationship at this point. What I care about is that these men were supposed to have a certain type of life. It's called divine birthright. I do believe that. I actually believe in the bloodline and that when you're born special. Certain men are, and you've had friends constantly trying to hold you back your whole life. So we have the guy here who has some guy Joe putting shit regularly in your food or drink. Joe who? Woo-hoo. O-M. More. Yep. More. And I Ogden. Hold on. Jeremy Robertson, or Jeremiah Robertson too, is doing that shit to somebody. Let's talk about something else with this shit. I feel so much radiation right now. It's still sitting in my body, so bear with me. I don't feel that well. Tell me another situation where somebody's just had constant people trying to fuck them up their whole life. Engineer. These are the builders, right? A lot of the times you guys get caught up in toxic ass relationships. Like, I can build a building, I can build a house like that. When it comes to building a healthy relationship, I'm fucked. I really am. Yeah, and then you always get these, see, that's, look at that. Here's the guy who's a successful architect, construction, even if you just messed around with blueprints and that's it. You could be a mechanical engineer. I don't really know how many different things of engineering there are, but you're good. You're good at building things. Yeah, structure. And then here she comes, right? Hi. Now, I don't know if she's got kids, but a lot of the times you wind up having a child. So let's say this is the guy that does it right. All right, this has nothing to do with the family, but this could definitely have something to do with some ritual that was done on you as a child. Hi, right? She's everything. Then let's talk about that first. I want to get into what happens with this broad before the kids come. Here's some buy me chocolates. Here you go. It's Valentine's Day. Look how sweet she looks, swinging her hair and everything like that. Tell me what happens after this. Oh. What is this now putting in? What is this? Don. Alan Parsons Project. Don, this could be for somebody named Don, or this could even just be for some of you that are connected to a cartel or a mafia. There goes your health. Do you believe in the power of magic? And there goes your independence, too. I feel like there's your independence. Yay! And there's... Yep, and what happens now? Within the lack of independence, you know, your friends want to go out, and it's now you get your fucking ass chewed out. And in the beginning, they're showing me a female that has an apron on, and she makes sure that she makes his coffee in the morning, and she's packing his lunch, and he has a little note in there and a smiley face. Next thing you know, you come home, she's fucking the neighbor. Dinner, bacon, cookies, and everything. And so there goes that. Your independence is gone. No. Nope. Too many. Start over. Yeah, bud, you coming out to play cards or what? We haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Yeah, and the guys, I don't know what it is with you guys. You never say what's really going on. It's always, yeah, no, but I mean, I want to spend time with her. I want to do this, and the whole time you're itching. You pay attention when you start itching and shit like this. Yeah. No, here she is with her friends though. Nope. You're damn near creating a relationship with your parakeet or your canaries or your freaking bird collection that you got, right? And here she is. Yeah, going to the gym, running. Yeah, he's home. He's always home. And now I tell him he can't go out. But bragging about the shit, making it seem like she owns you or she runs you and shit. Would you get off my fucking nipples, please? Who's on my nipples now? Who is this? Tell me who's playing with my fucking nipples now. I feel like I got someone attached to my nipples all day long. Like I just got some guy fucking hanging off both of my nipples all day long. TH. And PE. This could be Teresa Peters or something. Get the fuck off my nipples! Anyway, you got this chick here. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I know I went out and bought this, and I can't even imagine what they're talking about, but I noticed there's actually a male friend here. That's usually how it goes, right? But she doesn't tell you that. God forbid you have female friends. Yeah, look here. Are you thirsty? Here she is to the people, neighbors outside. She sees guys run. Next thing you know, you're sitting here, your house gone. You can't get a meal. But what was it? Maybe a year later, you can't get her to fucking buy you a cookie. God damn it! Nevertheless, cook you some, bake you some. Now it says, "Oh hi." Put her short shorts on and shit. Look, brand new haircut. You guys thirsty? You're dehydrating in the bed. Yeah, you're creping, your skin's creping, and she's offering friggin' water and meals to the guys that just moved in next door. And this guy here, he's smart. He's like, oh no, I know that she's married. And this guy's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, she grabbed my ass the other day. They don't seem married. They don't go anywhere together. But you're still paying for shit. That's the thing. It's fucking me up. I'm paying for the mortgage. I'm paying for this. We don't do anything together. You hang out with here. Your phone goes off all the time. I don't even care who it is. You get mad if I ask you who it is. You get mad if I don't ask you who it is. But somehow you guys will just deal with this shit. Oh, it's cheaper to keep her. Not necessarily. Tell me what else is going on here. I mean, look, they're wearing tube socks. I don't know how long you've been with this woman, sir. Huh? It's been a while. I don't know who wears these anymore. That's how long. The race, yellow. Yellow roses were sent to somebody and they never got them. It was a friendly thing. It was some I admire you type of thing like that. Never got them. Yeah. What's this? The moon. I mean, this is a lot of things. This is secrets, hiding a lot of things. Psychic, but I don't feel like that's what this is here. Here it is. Yep, there she goes, right? When the lights go out. I'm getting out. I'm heading out with my friends. Where are you going? Oh, we're just going to go here for happy hour. And then we might stop here. I don't know, maybe home like 1 or 2. Yeah, I'm really going to get some dick now. This reminds me of the dry cleaner now. Who goes to the dry cleaner at 9:30 at night? Somebody's wife says she's going to pick up dry cleaner, go do something that seems real awkward at an odd time at night. Yeah, she's going to somebody's house. Does this guy own a dry cleaners? Just do it. My nipples are amazing. I was almost going to show, but they would do something to my channel. I love my tits. I have great tits. I'm so blessed with amazing tits and a great ass and everything. And I guess I can't even get mad. If I see somebody with nipples, like my nipples are actually the exact same nipple on both titties. Do you know how rare that is to have two perfectly round? When I say that my nipples are like this, I'm sure you've all seen them though at some point. When they're both the same, they're amazing. So I guess I gotta do it. She's going to get some dick at somebody's house. All right, and this guy, I mean, if it's this long and it's thick, let's find out who it is. An officer of the court? H.A. Damn, this guy gets around. F.M. Okay? That's where she's going. And then now what happens? Oh, not this guy. No, not the guy that wears the tank tops. No, not that guy. Please don't do it to me. No, I don't think she's just sleeping with this one cat. You know those guys that, it's those weird tank tops. Those ones where you had the MC Hammer pants. No, don't do it to me. No, Jack. It could be Jack. With the belt and shit. You know what happens? She comes and he says, I'll leave the door open. And she opens the door and he's like just lifting a weight, making it seem like he was doing it all friggin' night. Meanwhile, motherfucker's sweating his ball sack off because he hasn't lifted the weights in 6 years. The fucking shit has dust on it. He had to do a line just to pick him up. Oh, no, talk to me. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, I just, yeah. right, yeah, I have to squeeze this in, I'm gonna run here, run there. I used to go to the gym, but please don't tell me. He lifts him up. Please don't tell me this is the kind of guy who says, I go to the gym, but then there's just too many chicks there. I used to go to one of those gyms where all the guys, you know what I mean? And then I realized a lot of guys are gay. He's very covert in the way he doesn't say they were flirting. This is how I say it. I used to go to the gym, and then it was like, I don't know, there were girls everywhere, and I don't know, I'm just... when you're just there to work out and you don't want to be bothered, that's the way he explains it. You'd be a real jerk off if you just said, I went to the gym and all the girls love me. Now, then the conversation happened. She goes, well, there are all guy gyms. Yeah, I did. I actually tried that shit, but it's the same thing there. That's basically him saying everybody on this planet looks at me and wants me. Oh, here I am. Not in a relationship. I swear. Nope. Yep, I'm lying about that, though. Now, who's this chick that she believes this shit? Yeah. Not only is he married, but he's in a relationship with someone else as well. My Chemical Romance. That's for somebody that was just trying to figure out who sung something. And has a child, at least one. He's been in prison in the past. He has an interesting past. Tell me about... Give me some letters for this relationship, this wife. FR. I just heard Rafaela. OV. WS and FR. Would it be crazy to say that there were two Francescas here? Yeah, alright. You're my favorite. Yeah. If he does say, okay, got it. This reminds me of something in high school, right out of high school, that I would have been into. Well, I wouldn't have been into. I would have got myself caught up in this shit, and then eventually this conversation would have happened. And what your girl here would do would about face and leave. I couldn't stand this type, but this is how it goes. Yeah, I'm dating a few. You know what I mean? One of them's got a kid. I hang out with the kid. Meanwhile, if he could throat punch this kid when he sees this kid, he would. He may have. But he always tells each one of them, you're my favorite, though. And it's not even his fault. Whose fault it is are the women who believe this type of shit. Your intuition tells you something, ergo, he may be telling you that he's not in a relationship and you may get chest pain out of nowhere and feel like you're having a heart attack. That's usually your body telling you not only is he in a relationship, but he may be a serial killer. Or he goes to cook you dinner, and right before you go to eat, you get the shits. That could be your stomach telling you that he very well could poison, some women. Shit like that. Now what happens? Let's find out some more about this particular cat. And how we got into this from... This is what you wind up with. This is the kind of life you wind up having, whether it's one of you or both of you. This guy could be special too. I'm not saying he's not special. He could be chosen, and because of the family he was put into, his dad was like this, and his uncles were like this, and then this is how he turned out. This doesn't mean this guy's a bad guy. This is when you come from that. This is my belief. When you come from that special blood, if you were put into the right family and you weren't kidnapped or sold, I believe that wealth that you're supposed to be born into would have helped you just be with the person you're supposed to be with, especially if both of you on each side wind up coming from that kind of shit. That's just my own belief. You start having this shit, and it's just that big hot mess. Chosen to play video games over sex. And that's all. Listen, if there's one thing that is... I don't know about you, but for your girl here, the biggest turn on for me is a man who sits there with a fucking joystick in his hand. It's not his. She's got buttons on it and plays video games for 6 days straight. Hasn't changed his underwear in about 5 of them. The guy who forgets he has skid marks until the fuck he gets up and goes to walk away. And the only reason he jumps up is because the pizza just got there. This guy just gets better and better. I guess we have a mix here. There's someone here where I don't want to talk about him like that. He's the player. He does this shit, but he's a good guy deep down. Yeah, and then we got this guy. This is a deal breaker for your girl here, this video game thing. After, I want to cry, 14, 16 tops? You know what I mean? I don't know how you younger chicks do it. I feel sorry for you. I mean, there are girls who got stood up for prom and soft hops and shit because of video games. They were playing in the bathroom. There's gonna be a lot of lesbians now that's chosen to play video games over sex on silver line. Here's me, mediator. What's the sex like that you're chosen, though? You know what I mean? If you have a woman that knows what she's doing in the bedroom and she communicates with your dick sir, like I said, that she treats that motherfucker like royalty, you won't want to play video games. You know, now, the other side of this is that you have one of those chicks that twerks. This usually comes with twerk and this kind of get down with the member. Vigorous strokage and no emotion at all. No, nothing that says, I love you. I mean, you piss me off, but I love you, I love him, and you're not going nowhere. I don't feel that. Now, with that being said, I would choose video games, especially if the video game had some kind of sexual content. I mean, let's see what this is. What song is on here now? Yeah. Hold on. Road to Nowhere, Talking Heads, yeah. This head should be speaking to that head through physical motion somehow. Now this makes me happy to play video games over sex. The King of Cups at the bottom is in reverse. That's a cold guy. I'm going to avoid that for right now. Lick? You don't even lick it, ma'am? Wait. Don't forget me. Don't you dare. Nope. Preparation. You see, it could be a casualty. You see casualty? Preparation and lick. It's a whole thing. You dress a certain way. You move a certain way. So you don't have to even talk. There's not have to be any of this at all. Everything is in the motion with everything, your body, your hand, and everything like that. And you should be using 2 hands at some point. What are you going to do with this one? You have a whole hand sitting here. Some of you bros, you just use one hand and try using the other one. What you could do is, you know how some women get when they see, what is it that you guys get excited over? Because this is the kind of shit that makes me feel that way. When you have a real good, fuck your purses and your perfumes and your red bottoms. I could give a shit about that. But for the women who that does something for you, when there's something that just came out, yeah, and you get all excited, that's how you should feel about this. Mark. Nope. I don't mean a guy named Mark. I mean, you should never leave marks on him. No. What happened? Bite marks? No. If you're going to put your teeth on it at all, it should be grazing it. Yeah, you don't ever want to... What are you doing? Who did this? Why? Kissing, grazing with your teeth, sliding your teeth up. When he's, you don't ever put your tongue near the hole, ever. I mean, when I say you don't even go near it, it's always on the sides. Yeah, you have to love it. This obviously isn't happening. He's choosing to play with that joystick over his own. This is a problem. Now he's happy. I'm playing video games. A sibling, a twin, a friend. Tell me, what is this? You can't, when you do this, this is what I'm feeling. You can't feel left out. There's a female here who, this took a turn. I guess this is important. This is important. It is to me. There's a female who likes to make herself feel like you're being cut out or ignored. You can't say that. But with the guy, with the man, you're not telling her that she's not doing it for you. The way that it comes out is maybe a little rude, if you even tell her at all. And no, you don't love me. You're always cutting me out, or you act like I'm not there. Look, you know, and the thing is, this is the game player female that I'm picking up. When he does say, he'll come out right now, right? Balls hanging out and everything, and he's looking at her. It's this weird, when you want it, I don't, and you don't want to have sex with me anymore. You don't even look at me anymore. And finally, this guy does, and then here it is. Nope. I'm good. I'm over it. I'm over it. And he's like, fine, bitch, you know, and I go back to playing. It's both sides here. Truth. I want to stab this bitch. That's what I feel like this really is, though. This doesn't feel... Truth wouldn't fit here. This is like, I just want to stick this shit up you now because you're playing games with me. You can't play games with men when it comes to this shit. What is this? Blame it on the rain. Oh, she blames it on everything else. Tell me she does. No, come on, lady. She really does, though. It's always something on my period. I got cramps and my back hurts. You know what happens when it rains? You work full time? I work full time. You don't work full time, though. The girl. So now what happens? Lord have mercy. This is a husband here. Okay, is that what it is? It makes them feel sideways about the shit. Now you're making me feel like there's something wrong with me. Should have told if you were sorry. That's what it is. She always wants you to say that you're sorry for shit. Hold on. Now there's a possibility that this is the guy who has a wife and this is his side piece. You can't find... The wife is like this. The side piece is like this. You're fighting with the wife here is what it feels like. Oh, why did I fight with my wife? I can't get one of these bitches to do this shit right. What is it with you? There's got to be something up with you. Yeah, I think you just don't communicate. You should show her how, without licking yourself, show her, though, how you want. This is how you do it. This hurts me when you do it. And then times where it's not hurting me, you're making me feel like you'd rather be anywhere else. How am I supposed to? I'm supposed to enjoy the shit. That's the whole point of doing this shit, right? I'm fighting with the wife. Can't go back there. Yeah. Can't. Fighting with that. The family. This whole thing. Don't put the blame on you. Now, does this chick have a family too? Okay. You both got too much other shit going on mentally. That's what it is. You're not cleaning up your shit where the main event happens in your life, we'll say. And that carries with you. Now you're going here and you think, well, I'll just go over to my friend's house and we'll play video games, and there's the side piece that always shows up. You know what I mean? This is just what happens. Maybe when that, you need to be more selective with who you allow into your life like this. But if you're having a problem with this wife of yours, there's some kind of commitment or marriage here. You're both, and then what do you meet at someone's house? Or a hotel? Somewhere. You're angry. It's a big deal when you don't fix that shit, and this is why I don't cheat. Now, don't push buttons. Don't do that. I don't cheat. I'm fighting with the family. Can't do that. Right, I'm walking now. Here I am. Get into some kind of argument. Oh, it's blue balls. Got it. I'm just going to go back home. I'm going to go into my own basement or my own garage. This becomes a vicious cycle of never being happy, never feeling like I truly have somebody who understands and loves me. I cannot express enough to you women out there how important it is for you to treat this man's cock with respect. If he earned that respect, that means he doesn't call you a tramp and a whore and a C word. He doesn't put his goddamn hands on you. He doesn't cheat. You have to earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you have a man who does that, a good man, they say the way to his heart is to feed him. I guess that is a good one too. But I feel like learning how to show his entire body that you love him is important. But these are the relationships that you get stuck in. Now, the whole time, let's talk about where your destiny's at, where you were supposed to go on the other side of this whole debacle. This comes from moms doing blood magic, blood rituals to keep you in relationships where you keep coming back home, where you just don't go far. How many of you met great women and went to move across the country or across the world, and somehow it didn't work out? It was great when it started, but then all of a sudden your mom would call you and it's like, hi, don't you miss us? What is it like? You know what I heard is that the water's dirty out there. La-di-da-di-da. And next thing you know, you're thinking. That gets into your brain. Let's talk about what's going on with your destiny on the other side and what's going on with that. Tell me about the other side. I don't know if this is going to be any truth or lie. Going home with a stripper. This is the other side. This is what you're destined for. So let's find out where this goes. I'm interested in. This stripper in particular is a great woman who, it feels to me like she's a very respectable. And now the stripper thing could actually be a dancer. I think that's what they want, a dancer, a ballerina, or someone that actually took that shit seriously. Yeah, divine feminine. Here she is. She even makes her own clothes. She alters them. Oh yeah. That's her right there. She could be a Gemini, Libra, or Taurus. This is destined fate. This is what your law of attraction. By how you're reacting to the other one, where you're getting up and leaving, and you're grabbing your, just get off my dick and I'm gonna go finish it. That's you telling the universe, I don't like this. Right? Now the universe is like, well, here we go on the other side. Here she is over here. Look at her. She's pretty. She minds her business. She's sitting in her garden. Everything's growing around her. The bitch shows a flag. Somebody's name could be Betsy. She does not fight. The shit came out in reverse. She'll argue with you, but she's not gonna pick fights and shit, and she's not rough. I got my mind set on you. Are these upside down? She's not rough and quick with, I feel like she takes her time. She doesn't have a lot of chaos in her life, which makes it easier for her to be a certain way with you. Pisces. What happens at night? She doesn't like going out at night. Yeah, look, she's an introvert. She likes to stay in. And now that doesn't necessarily mean you have to stay in. When you're like this and you can be by yourself, you're okay with, you can go out, do this, I'll be here. She could even work from home. Usually these types of women, they're gifted at something, you know. She actually tries working on this relationship. This is the type of bitch that while you're out with someone, she will fix shit around the house. She will. She'll paint something that maybe you couldn't finish. She could have done this stripping, but this is the one that actually did it to put herself through something or actually paid bills. Yeah, look. I can be by myself. And I can be with someone. This is not a codependent woman. This is a very independent woman here. This is the type of chick where you don't have to ask her to do something for you. She will come downstairs, bitch. The lights could be out. Your power could be off. She's not going to run. She's not going to say, you're handling this on your own. I'm out. She'll come downstairs with a goddamn lava lamp if she has to find your shit. And put her mouth on it. She will. She'll find a way to keep that shit going no matter what you're going through. Look, here she come down. Look, first I'm going to do that for you, and then I'm going to make you a cheesesteak. This is just how I get down. I feel like with the moon, with this looks like the city to me. It could be the kind of thing where I like going out. I would rather go out with you afterward, later at night when the place is almost closed. You feel me? And just get a couple drinks and an appetizer or hop around from place to place. I don't want to be in a club. Pisces again. She knows you. She pays attention to you. Yeah. It's the one. Look. She knows you love her. You don't have to tell her all the time. You feel me? You love me? Huh? Tell me you love me. Oh my God. I couldn't take that shit. There would be a permanent handprint on my wife's face. But tell me that you love me. You didn't tell me today that you love me. This is someone who will show you. I could never tell you for the rest of our lives. I could never utter the words that I love you. You'll never doubt that I do, though. Yeah. That I'm committed to this marriage, period. It's just the differences. You'll know how you feel. I can feel. I just felt something right now. Me talking about it, somebody felt something. This is what you're destined for. There's not a lot of work required here. What is ebony? You are black, and I am white. Your Alzheimer's are back, and I have sight. You could be black and white. You know, it sucks when you allow outside people influences, and that doesn't even have to be people. It could be music that's on the radio. It could be movies that they put out that now get into your brain. Same wherever you go down. A Debbie Downer, but this is how many women actually go down on men these days. Nay. Nope. Tell me about this. It sucks. I'm sorry for you guys. There are men that are trying to figure out how to stretch their necks and shit. Put those rings around my neck. One of those broads that have those rings around their neck, somebody said. I saw something on the History Channel on Taboo, bitch. Okay. And she stretched her neck out about 2 feet. I'm about 6. What are you? About 3.5 inches away. Somebody's very flexible. You don't necessarily have to have children. Cups. Look, he don't even. Let's just say this is her. Or, what is this thing? What do I do with this thing? Very immature, inexperienced. Thank you. That's what this tells me. Okay, well, I grab it here and I do. Oh my God, this would drive me absolutely crazy. I feel like a kid is touching my dick, someone said. That's what, there's a guy who feels like when his woman does that, I'm weirded out by it. It feels to me like how a kid would play with something. Like you don't even know what to do with it. Do you need an instructional video with this? Have you ever done this? Look at how he's looking. I know that you're not going to tell me that that's it. Right? They don't even finish. This is premature. For me, it's where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? And then they move on. It's like, well, I mean, that's good, right? Yeah. This is what she does. She stops halfway because she knows she's inadequate. She knows she's not. She can feel it. You can feel from the guy whether he's into it or not. You know, when he starts tapping like this, look, here he is sitting in the thing now. You probably didn't help, huh? By going, right? But that was you saying, this isn't the first time I felt like this. This guy's leaving books out and shit. He's ready to just pop into VHS tape. You know, there may be one from a long time ago. Or just subtle hints. You know what I mean? Books that say how to suck your husband's dick and love it. And then here he goes. She just takes off. But he leaves. I think, okay, I got it. You don't want to do that? Well, no, where's he going? I'm gonna go to work. All right. But really, this is what causes men to cheat. Because he's not going to work. This would be, it would be great to get my dick sucked before I go to work in the morning. You know, I shouldn't, once in a while, can you please substitute my Pop-Tart? You know what I mean? This guy doesn't get this shit at all. I'm sorry, bro. And here he goes, I'm going to work. But he's really not. He's thinking about someone from his past now. And then you want to get mad at this guy for thinking about someone from his past when, what is it? You would just want to fondle his dick and you don't want to have sex with him, but you want him to be loyal to you? Did someone just yell yes? When that happens, I must be talking about you, right? And here, let me go call so-and-so up. You know, he ran into her anyway, and he was nice about it. He spoke to her. He saw her somewhere. But he doesn't. Oh my God, you're too loyal. This could be I reached out and nobody answered. Alright, so there he goes. God damn, we'll go with that route. Oh no, she's married with kids. Oh no. What did I do? I picked the wrong one. I should have held on to this one. God damn it. You know what? This is giving me, I used to know where she ran. Somebody used to run or take walks. You don't anymore. He can't get in touch with you. You're not. You could have a different phone number now. Yeah, fuck. He's being blocked from you because this is someone that you're supposed to be with, whoever this person is from your past, sir. But you still have this. This isn't, oh, she's blocking me or it's her fault or my fault. This is something supernatural happening because you still have that going on. And this one here from your past is very special. Yeah, a very loving woman, and that's why you're going to have to get rid of this other one, and you're going to have to mean it. Yeah, I feel like she's waiting for you. I mean, I don't know if she has a family. You could have heard something from someone, and they said, yeah, she's got a wife and kids and shit like that. But she doesn't. I mean, a husband and kids. I don't feel like she does. Let me get some letters here and I'm going to close this out. Oh, they said she was on dope. Yep. You're going to have to... I wouldn't just believe everything you hear. I tell you what, the crazy thing is, is the chick that won't go down on you is actually doing it for drugs. There's a dude here where she has no problem doing it for drugs. Damn. She moved to the city. That's not true. M-I-A-N. I see Ian, Mia, F-R. Michelangelo. Infrared beam? I don't want to say. I don't want to talk about that. Slow, funny, cool. C, dumb, retard, slow, funny, cool. No, I don't want to talk about that. This could even be an INFJ, which is the rarest personality on the entire planet. You should look that up. Say that if this chick is an INFJ, you're going to have to be forceful. You know what that is? That means she's a Sigma female, no doubt, which means she's not going to chase you. She's very upfront about how she feels. She knows what she wants. She knows what she deserves, and she will not take anything less. You're going to have to actually be this guy with her instead of with this. Feels like you're with the wrong one. What's up with this INFJ now? Yeah, she doesn't accept breadcrumbing. I refuse to be your part-time bitch on the side. I know who I am. She doesn't take watered-down apologies either. I'm looking at these bottles of water. Yeah. I just feel like she can commit. She could be a Libra, no doubt. She commits. That's what it is. I just want you to do what's right. I refuse to... I can't even know that you're still... Right? And she'll know she's a human lie detector. If she's an INFJ Sigma, she's definitely a Heyoka of some sort. She's divine feminine. She's going to know if you say... She goes, well, you're not seeing anybody, right? No! No. You're done. You're done right there. Why would you even want this if you could have this? What's the problem here? Yeah, she's very... Inspects the wand. She's going to look, right? Oh, what's going on here with your wand, though, bro? What's up with this Page of Wands? Oh, see, that's what the problem is. You can't, you know that she's a human lie detector or she'll pick up on your bullshit right away. So you're going to try and have your friend reach out. Right? She's not, she doesn't like that shit. She's different, man. This one requires for you to change. Whatever this tactic or this technique is that you use normally with other women, it's not going to work with her. She doesn't judge either. I feel like she wants you to be real honest and upfront about where you're at, what you've done. If you're fucked up still, she don't care. She'd rather you be straight up than to have some shit where now, oh, I'm so-and-so, how you doing? Yeah, I'm so-and-so's friend. Yeah, while you're running and shit. That's the last thing I want to see. Yeah, I know you want to see that cat, and he's got a great dick while I'm running. It's my time. She's very, very... her time is precious to her, so she's not the kind of woman that goes out running or walking because she wants to meet men. That's the thing. There's other broads that you deal with are like that. She actually does it because she enjoys her alone time. She's truly an introvert. You're going to have to handle things differently with that if that's what you want. That's what you're destined for, though. Where are we at? Almost an hour. Love you. Hope this helped for some people. Nowhere.